Welcome to the Rapscallions podcast with Steven, Nick, Dylan, Dustin, and Brandon.
Welcome into the Rapscallions podcast, and we are the Rapscallions.
We here.
Ooh,
Yes.
that was a beer.
Let's get this party started.
This episode, I'm just going to tell everybody, all the listeners, what they're to expect. We are doing, the segment that we're doing today is,
What's the Haps?
which is basically we bring to the table, to the Rapscallions table, a weird, true, factual news story. So, any tidbits before we jump into the
We
segment?
got some cool stories for you guys today. So
I wasn't informed how to be weird. Damn it.
Well, it could be weird, just strange, just not your
No,
typical
it's just-
like, you know.
it's just current news shit. The shit that is worth being talked about.
All right, Dad.
All
After
right.
all, this is a podcast. That's what we do here.
We talk
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talk, we do stuff and talk.
a lot of times about shit we don't know nothing about.
No, that's just
Basically,
you.
yeah.
Shit I know nothing about.
All right. So, who wants to come up with who wants to bring the first story of the day?
I guess I'll just jump in here because I just came up with mine. A roller coaster was stuck upside down in Crandon, Wisconsin for hours.
Stuck upside down.
Yeah, 5 children were on it. Yeah, it took 45 minutes for them to get there once it broke down. They had to manually go up there and cut the bars to get them for the roller coaster to come down.
Cut the bars.
If we had video, this
They had
would
to,
be
they had to
cool
cut
if
one of the
there-
main bars. So
Is
it
there
can-
videos to this?
There is video.
If we had video to this, that would be cool. But
Yeah.
this is not a video platform.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing the. Nah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
realizing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of them was a
It's
little
real cool
girl
story.
who was sitting next to an older gentleman, and I guess he kept on passing out. So the girl told the, fire department and everything to get that guy out first, which is kind of cool for a little girl to say, which is kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah, but he got the little girl out first, right?
no,
Oh no!
I don't.
Fuck
know.
that little girl.
No idea.
Yeah, you.
I guess after you watch this, go watch that video.
Google it.
Saving it. Them people on there.
Well, I mean, you seen one, you seen them all, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Shimmy, 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 yeah.
roller coasters get stuck upside down all the time.
Yeah, imagine that shit, dude.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Scary.
Dude, there's a lot of them that's been happening though.
Is it a conspiracy?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's the Jews.
All right, Steven, take it.
For the love of God, who has the next story?
I ain't following that. Someone else follow that.
Okay, I'll do mine. Okay, So my story is out of California,
Ooh, I like when you do that voice.
Morro Bay, actually, to be precise, and it's about. The headline is California wildlife officials work to safely capture aggressive, in quotes, sea otter.
It's crazy.
Works to an aggressive sea otter, but what's crazy is what this sea otter was doing.
It was jerking off.
No, good guess though, but no. No, he was,
Attacking surfers.
yes,
Really?
he was attacking surfers, but not only would he attack surfers, but he would steal their surfboards.
Oh, that's cool. And just ride them?
Yeah, yeah, you get up there,
Yeah.
and he'd ride them into the sunset. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This sea otter would literally come up and steal the punch him in the face and take the surfboard, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. It's probably what Jonah Hill's wishing on his
Just slaps
ex-girlfriend
him
who
up.
just released those texts. You heard about that?
What?
Jonah Hill's girlfriend just released those texts about him, saying, and everybody's trying to cancel him for apparently calling him abusive.
Also Jewish.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I do got the text. If you're finished, are you finished with that story?
Oh
No.
yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just jumped in
No,
there.
I
Yeah.
thought that was a good lead off. I didn't know if that story was going any
No,
further.
I mean it was, but
Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no.
I'll finish with Jonah Hill shit later.
No,
Everybody,
no.
it's a big story. Go ahead. What a douche.
Fucking
No.
people's kids.
I was just gonna give some, a little bit more details. Like it was a female otter, and she was 5 years old, and how they caught her was they caught her.
They put a surfer out there on a surfboard.
No,
Is that how they
decoy?
caught her? They
goddamn,
lured her
Nick,
in
did you
with
see
her-
this?
Really?
Yeah,
lured her in with another surfer?
no, they put like a mannequin on top of a surfboard and
You're
just like
bullshit.
bait. No, seriously, and that's how they caught it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so mad at myself for cutting that story off. I
Until-
thought I was segueing into it.
So is the same otter? Same otter doing it?
Just yeah.
It's a vindictive ass otter.
Yeah,
dude.
and because it was otter number 841, because these are all otters that the wildlife they track and everything, and
okay.
so they knew exactly it was the same one.
That otter had some ops.
Fucking 841.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how they caught her, and then they caught her, and just so they would make sure that this wouldn't happen again to other otters, that it might be a learned behavior. So they took this otter and they strung him up and skinned her alive in front of the other otters.
That's what's up, bro. Send the right message.
No, I'm just kidding. I made
Set
that last
an
part up.
example.
Oh.
Yeah, they skinned her in front of them. They just wore.
Charged her with hate crimes.
Yeah, and they wore her fur as a coat.
Did they just go get all these otters surfboard? That way they don't go steal
That's
others.
fake news, bro.
No, they just ran some tests on her, make sure she wasn't like
Retarded.
kind of, yeah. I mean, and crazy or mental issues or something, because she just this behavior wasn't a normal behavior of other otters, obviously. So
She just wanted to hang. 10.
So yeah. By the way, no, that wasn't a good segue, Dustin, because you literally just cut off somebody and just went on your own conversation. That's called cutting people off. But anyways, let's go to the Jonah Hill stuff.
Now, if you were finished with that, and that was a perfect segue. If you were finished with that, if I timed that right.
Yes, I am.
Who cares about Jonah Hill?
But now it's not a perfect segue because you commented on it.
I know.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Jonah Hill.
You shouldn't be able to tell your story now.
You're right. So the next person go? No, I'm just kidding.
A celebrity is abusive. Wow.
So basically,
Breaking
Steven
news.
do this.
Another dickhead works in Hollywood.
All right.
So what's
Can you see that? Read that.
You can't read that?
No, my eyes.
what these are? Okay, so first of all, what's the gist of it? That these are the stipulations he had with his.
Oh yes,
his
yeah. This is the
girlfriend,
stipulations
his
to be in
ex-girlfriend.
a relationship with him.
Okay, plain and simple. If you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men.
Pause right there.
Why surfing, number
Hold
one?
on, pause right there. That's why I'm
Surfing
saying. That's
with
what I'm
men.
saying. She's a pro. She. That's what she does. I'm pretty sure she's a pro surfer. So he knew this going into the relationship with her. So
That's like
keep
telling
going.
him not to act with females.
And
no,
wait, and,
no, but yeah.
and what's her name?
I forgot her name, dude.
Oh, okay.
I don't know her name.
Okay,
She ain't important.
this was
Obviously, she is. She's in the story.
okay. Well, this is
She isn't
his
that important to me.
okay. So this is his ex-girlfriend. They're no longer together, but these were his rules that he wanted her to follow.
I would pop her up if we had video, just
so
so people can see how she looks. But that's about it.
My God, quit with the damn video.
Okay, to model, to post pictures of yourself in bathing suit, to post sexual pictures. I mean, that seems pretty obvious.
Yes.
Friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful. I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it.
There's one more thing. Let me read this, and then I will give our opinion on it. Because in
She
any
can't
way,
eat lunch.
With
Apparently
people
not.
from her past.
Yeah.
So mom and dad, sorry.
Ain't gonna be no other motherfuckers.
Who's that? That's my brother.
It can be no motherfuckers.
Who are all these people?
That is crazy. I wonder, I mean, I wonder if,
Seems like he's been cheated on in the past.
or
No,
he thinks because he's a Hollywood actor that
He's like, oh yeah.
more important.
And he's not.
Yeah.
I would spit in his face.
Oh, it's
But he'd probably sue me. He's a bitch.
yeah. Hold on, I can't.
Seems like
Fuck
a-
you, Jonah Hill.
definite narcissist.
Yeah. He's letting it go to his head. I don't know. Or maybe he would be like this regardless if he was famous or not. Who knows? You know?
No, I think
Maybe he's just a horrible person.
No, I kind
you gotta think. For this guy that should have no stipulations, where he came from. Like,
What are you trying to get at?
I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, I think you're right that it's Hollywood getting to his head. Like, this motherfucker's not
Well, not
fucking
necessarily,
Brad Pitt.
because there are other people who have real strict rules like that when they date. So it's not just a strictly famous thing.
Well,
I'm not saying it's not a weird. It is a weird thing,
Yeah.
but I'm saying other people do it too. I'm sure. You know.
yeah, and those people are not in relationships a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he is because he's famous.
Because they're like, stay in this room, don't leave,
Yeah.
don't talk unless I speak to you. That's called kidnapping.
Yeah, no eye contact with anybody you see.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Stay in the house.
just a little more. This is what I could find right now, but then we'll. Because he texted so much without, like, it looks like without a response, because she didn't post, I guess, her side of it.
What's crazy to me is how this is even like public knowledge, because
Yeah.
this is just them having a conversation. Really, at this point,
To be honest with you,
Well,
this is
she
my-
must have released it.
To be honest with you, this is my opinion on it. He is very insecure. It's toxic, because I agree with, like, most of the stuff he said, but he went a little overboard in some of it. And I like, it's like,
The only
okay.
thing that I agree with was no sexual fucking pictures to sending them to people.
well, it's weird to have stipulations like that. But really, this whole situation wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't Jonah Hill.
He's a pro surfer, and he says no
And to be honest
surfing with men.
you, and to be honest with you, I've
That's
said what I
hilarious.
like. If they're trying to cancel him this because they're calling him abusive, and it's just like, in my opinion,
That's not abusive.
in my opinion, yes, it's not abusive at all. It's just he's insecure and it's toxic behavior. That's about it. And then on top of that, it's like,
The only thing that would
I
make
mean,
it abusive is
in
if
my
he
opinion,
literally.
all my exes I've said way worse. You know what I mean? So if you consider that abusive, like, it's no.
Yeah, but the guys you dated were no.
But no,
Well-
it's not like.
It's only abusive if you physically
So I'm kinda
make
on
her
Jonah Hill's-
follow
I'm
those.
kind of on Jonah Hill's side on this one. It's not abusive.
Of course you are.
Somewhat. I'm to a certain extent. I'm on Jonah Hill's side, but like to her, like maybe he did the right thing, man.
All right.
She wanted to cuck
Well-
that like a Adam 22 type, you know. Have you guys heard about that Adam 22 shit?
I bet you're gonna fucking tell us about it.
Dylan has.
Here, we'll go to Dylan's story.
Yeah,
I think you can tell us all about Adam. Oh yeah.
you guys are too old
Oh,
for that.
yeah.
Watching it when he was like, all right. Go ahead, Dylan.
All eyes on me. You ever heard of Ryan McPherson?
Sounds familiar.
Well, he started this little, okay.
Well, who
movies.
is it?
He is the one that did the bum fights movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you know what bum fights are, Dustin?
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
That shit was
Do you know what bum bumps are?
That's a bum bump.
That shit was wild, dude.
So,
But the story is that okay, so Ryan McPherson was wanted in fucking Thailand in 2014 he got caught sending adult and baby body parts in the mail
Whoa, huh?
to Las Vegas.
adult and baby body parts.
Yeah, that he stole from a medical museum.
Oh, okay. I was like, this motherfucker was stealing
And
people.
they sent it to their friends and wrote toys on it.
As a joke?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So the whole thing was just like a practical joke.
Yeah.
He just sent it to his friend and goes, here, do you need a hand? And it's a fucking little
He
hand.
thought it was a toy, but it's a real. it's a body part. Ah!
That's so hilarious. I got him.
Yeah.
Just write toys on it.
That dude is sick.
That's a what a
Why Thailand, though?
and why that's a lot for a fucking just a practical joke, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of trouble.
Is that
Prison
even
time.
A practical joke?
Wait, he stole these from
You consider
Thailand?
that a practical joke?
Yeah, from a medical hospital.
Yeah, that was his intent because he's like,
a museum
look,
inside of a hospital.
I stole these real body parts, but I'm going to tell everybody they're toys. I didn't say it was a good practical joke. I just said it was a practical joke.
I don't even live with that.
It's like the best joke in the world.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
then he sold the bum fight name to the dude named Ty Beeson.
I guess it's kind of funny because by the time it gets to them, it's like already rotten. You know what I mean? So it's like really bad.
So
The smell. So you're getting
what's
double.
that dude Ty Beeson doing with bum fights?
No,
Because when he did bum fights, he served time in prison for all those.
Ryan McPherson just got sentenced to what was it?
It was prison time.
No.
Sure.
He was misdemeanor charges of conspiracy to stage an illegal fight.
And also kidnapping.
He was sentenced to 280 hours of community service at a homeless shelter, but he never showed up to do it.
Homeless shelter.
So they jailed him for 180 days.
He just goes there and starts more shit.
Yeah.
But the
They
dude,
just gave him a baited field, man.
yeah.
Oh,
He
shit.
did like his Crocodile Dundee style where he just catch bums
Yeah, you ever seen that? When they're sleeping?
and then just strip them naked and then just take their clothes and just drive off.
Yeah, he runs up, jumps on the guy, duct tapes him, and takes him to the car wash and washes him. And then drops him back off where he got him. And
Yeah.
the whole time he's doing it, he goes, oh, this guy's a false stealing right here. Oh, yeah. He's a biter.
It's really
Wow,
fucked up.
I didn't see any of those.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Do bum fights crocodile hunter.
I've seen
It's hilarious.
I've seen bum fights before, but not that
Yeah,
particular.
where he gives them like crack and shit and lets them fight it out.
Yeah. He had that one dude pull all his teeth out, or like his front teeth for a crack rock, and filmed it, and he had pliers and he's pulling his teeth out. And then he gave him a little crack rock and he goes, oh, all fucking blood running from his mouth. He was all excited about it. I mean, he was going to lose his teeth anyway, I guess, right?
Yeah.
The crack was
They're
gonna take it
Either
anyways.
gonna rot out or I'm gonna pull them out.
But yeah.
Huh.
Then he has one where he acts like a police officer, flashes him, jumps out with another guy, pulls their pants down, or sometimes duct tapes him, pushes him over and drives off.
Well, and then
Interesting.
yeah, the dude that used to own it. Well, they sold it to Ty Beeson, who was an original investor, but he wasn't in it. Well, he went on Dr. Phil, dressed as Dr. Phil.
And talk like him too.
Yeah.
When a Dr. Phil dressed as Dr. Phil,
Yeah,
that's
and-
pretty fucking awesome.
And
actually.
Dr. Phil was like, "So how do you feel about exploiting the less fortunate for monetary gain?" And he was just like, "Well, isn't that what you do
Hmm.
tonight?"
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You got me there, Phil.
Good point, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
But yeah. And then all of a sudden, not long after that, he was nobody. There's no like. I guess that was like an alias he used the name, but nobody can find it. But on their website, the Bum Fight website of their studio, I forgot what, Advanced Media or something. They list him as he died of a heroin overdose. So.
In what year?
But he did
way
it.
way before the
But
Thailanders?
they don't know. That's just people don't think he did. I don't know.
Huh. So who the are we talking about what's
The original guy.
from Bum Fights?
The one who bought it, that they sold it to.
Oh,
Beeson,
okay.
Ty Beeson.
Yeah.
Said that he died of a heroin
Their
overdose?
website lists him as he died of a
So Ty's
heroin
dead.
overdose.
So
He just
who
owns
owns
the
it then?
name. I know. No one. We do now.
The state of whatever it's in, I
Fuck
guess.
you, Ty.
Well, Ryan McPherson came back and renamed it after all that shit in Thailand. He came back to America and tried to restart his studio, but under a different name.
Don't he have movies out too, like
Hold on.
documentaries?
You've heard of Bum Fights. Well, now we're doing cum fights.
Yeah.
God, he doesn't. He does some other shit. Can't remember it. But there used to be a time when you go to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, and they'd have a whole thing of like Faces of Death, bum fights, and all that shit inside Blockbuster. I remember going there and renting like fucking. I got like 9 volumes of Faces of Death, and I was stoned out of my mind when I watched them. You realize how fucking fragile your head is if you watch these people get their heads caved in.
Yeah. Especially when your head is already fragile already before all that.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Not all of it was real though.
Well,
Some
no,
of it
but
was
a lot of it
fake.
was. More than you would think.
No, the faces. I thought that's the whole premise of it.
It was real, but there was
Yeah.
like 20-30% of it was fake. Like a lot of it was people committing suicide or shit caught on tape.
Yeah, and some of it was just straight like
Hollywood effects.
yeah, acting and
You
shit.
you can tell the ones that are fake back then because it's like college people doing them.
Gotcha.
Like the Asian guy that was trying to catch a big tree.
The guy was put together.
This fucking smashes him. And then the next guy steps up and tries to catch another one. And there's like a crowd of it. I'm like, it's a game out there.
Anyway,
There's no
Or
winners.
the guy who just got hit by a train. And he's
That
like,
was real.
yeah,
That was a paramedic.
that was the worst one I seen.
all right.
That's from What You Watching.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll go into Dylan Drando.
Dylan's Rando. Bring on those facts.
Okay, shut up, Nick. So you guys are gonna love this, guys. Are y'all ready, fellas and fellettes?
We've been ready.
Y'all been waiting this whole time.
Yes.
Did you know that back in 1834, ketchup was sold as a medicine?
Why?
What do you-
Yes, I actually did know that.
What do you mean? Why? They claimed. Yeah.
Medicine is like, so if you feel sick.
I know,
or
but
you
what the
take
hell is it
medicine.
trying to cure?
They claimed it cured diarrhea, indigestion, and jaundice. The idea was proposed by Dr. John Cook Bennett, who later sold the recipe in form of tomato pills.
I thought his name was Dr. Ketchup.
Nope.
Jaundice.
That was a horrible joke.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ever do that again.
People were just trying to catch up.
So, it treated what? Jaundice and what?
Indigestion and diarrhea.
Huh. Oh, that's what they say to treat it anyways.
Yeah, obviously did not work.
Yeah. But it's damn good on french fries.
You're true. And on hash browns, bro.
And on mashed potatoes and mac and cheese.
Mashed potatoes.
Potatoes.
Get the fuck out of here. No.
Like I could see it, like when you get a little bit in your mashed potatoes. When you're eating chicken
It's
nuggets.
potatoes.
That's-
It's potatoes and
that's-
Hero.
Shut up.
Yeah. But it just isn't good to me, man.
Why are you eating chicken nuggets and
Like-
mashed potatoes?
It's like paste.
I like that. I never had that. No, just chicken nuggets and fries or
That's
something.
what they used to give you in school: chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes.
You dip the chicken in the mashed taters, and then you put a chicken nugget in your roll, bro, and then dip
The
that
roll always came
in the
with it, too.
taters.
And then you can just get the ketchup.
You got excited there.
The roll came with it too.
Yeah.
All right, what's the?
You know what I really miss about school lunches is the fucking mashed potatoes with that
The chicken gravy.
the chicken gravy with that
Fucking-
I don't know, carved chicken. Like they did it with forks. It feels like, I don't know, man. It was
Oh yeah,
just
the
so
fake
great.
chicken.
Yeah.
Or
How about the
Or you mean
ribs?
the turkey?
Yeah, it was like, it could have been turkey.
Do
Yeah.
you guys remember the ribs
Yes.
that had the
They did
fake
they did
little?
the turkey
Those
the
are
same
fucking
way, though,
bomb,
with like
dude.
the fork.
Yeah, that's what
It was so
McRib
bomb.
is. That's why I like the McRib, because that's what it is.
Bomb.
Yeah.
They did it
I've
I've
right.
never had the McRib.
You never had the McRib? It's like you remember those little when you had ribs and you go into public school.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's that meat.
It's fucking awesome.
It's rib shaped.
Mm,
Rib shaped meat.
I remember it.
All right,
Like
what's
a-
the?
I wonder if we
like-
can buy those from a store.
Like a rib condom.
Anyways, what's the second fact, Dylan?
Oh, there's two of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Every week.
Last I checked. This is your segment.
So it's possible to hallucinate from nutmeg.
You guys want to go out back and do some nutmeg real quick?
I mean, I stocked
Just do a
up.
line of it.
I stocked
No, you
up.
smoke it.
You want to do a suicide pack with some nutmeg?
Dustin, stop.
That was a terrible joke, Dustin.
Yeah. Okay,
It
first
wasn't
of all,
a joke. I'm being serious.
I just want to do
But
one.
it's slightly toxic.
Well, anything that's gonna
Make you hallucinate.
make you high or hallucinate is
Two-
toxic.
2 tablespoons or 5 grams of powdered nutmeg can cause clinical signs of hallucinations, nausea, and severe emesis,
Good
whatever
things-
that is.
Good thing I didn't know this when I was growing
Nieces.
up, because
What
we
is-
were so stupid, man. We would do like the cinnamon challenge and shit like that, and we would have done this.
In the Tide Pod challenge,
Yeah,
that's-
not the Tide
Whoa.
Pod. The Tide Pod was
you did
a
that.
younger generation.
The Tide Pod Challenge.
It's so stupid. Stupid. What the hell is Mesa?
That was your generation with the Tide Pod challenge.
What? That was random. Mesa?
Yeah.
It's like corn.
No, it said it can cause Mesa. Nutmeg. That's what
That's
you said.
not what he said. He didn't say
No.
Mesa.
Emesis.
Emesis.
Emesis. I don't know. Let's Google it.
Give it a goog.
Emesis is
With an E at the front.
O and E. Okay.
This shit's serious.
Yep.
That's a silent E.
Emesis. How do you spell it? Gosh damn. Okay, here we go. Right here. All right. Emesis is the forceful ejection of some or all of the contents of the stomach through the mouth.
So it said
Puking.
it
It's
said,
puking.
But he already said throwing up. It said, no, it said nausea. Huh?
That's just your stomach coming up through your mouth.
Emesis is just a medical term for puking.
Imagine someone go, I'm about to go emesis.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
I need to go to the bathroom. I have a severe case of emesis.
I'm like, you need to fucking leave right now.
And I'm hallucinating.
From here on out, that's the only way I'm gonna go throw up.
Yeah.
I gotta go Mises.
Yeah. No, I got a case of emesis, please. I need to go take care of that.
Sounds-
I gotta go hurl, guys.
Sounds like a Greek god.
Emesis.
I gotta go
Yeah.
spew.
Yeah. If you're gonna spew, man, spew in this.
Yes. It's a little cup.
Yeah, Nick. Everybody knows the reference. You don't have to say it's a little
Yeah.
cup.
No, some people don't.
Yeah, I don't know. There could be some people out
Dylan,
there that have not
he's
seen
awfully
Wayne's World.
quiet. Damn it, you just said it.
I didn't know.
You didn't know? Are you kidding me? Just leave. Fucking leave.
Did I alert someone?
I think you did. All right, and just like that, we're,
Technically, I did, but you
I'm
can
gonna
take credit.
emesis all over you.
hey, does anybody have any does anybody have any very something deep to
Yeah, my
say
Mises.
to somebody or to say to anything you can think of to the listeners before we sign off?
Okay.
Yeah, don't be a hoe and leave 5 stars.
Support
I've been
the
holding this
Patreon.
in.
Okay, Nick has something, I think.
For the last 31 years.
I knew it. I knew it.
Fuck. You're gay?
I've
Coming out
been
the
living
closet,
life as a male,
Oh.
but inside I feel like a woman.
He's a Decepticon. He's a Transformer.
What if he just starts going... Teddy's coming.
But I'm not giving up on me being a male.
As soon as you said woman, he like transports into a woman. Sprouts boobs.
Am I a pretty girl?
Oh God, please go back to a dude.
If you guys like this episode, go support the Patreon. It's only $2. You get exclusive content and much more. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Everything Rapscallion Podcast. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you're notified every time I release a new episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Come on, man. It helps their algorithm. Helps us when you like that bitch. So just come on, help the algorithm and do that. Comment, like, help that algorithm.
Because life's a garden and you need to dig it.
And scope out our Rapscallion Plus through Buzzsprout. We will spread the link.
Look at it.
Peace.
Look at it. Don't be a hoe and leave 5 stars.
Thank you for listening to the Rapscallions podcast.